my channel Tunes from NCERT. So today we are going to start a new chapter, that is Plant Kingdom. This chapter I have selected according to the poll on Instagram. So if you want to participate in that poll every time, just follow my page on Instagram. The link is given in the description box. So let's start the topic. This is just an introduction video about the chapter Plant Kingdom. So what all we will study in Plant Kingdom, this I'll tell you today. So as in the chapter of biological classification, which you must have read, but I'll teach you later on. So in that chapter, R.H. Whittaker gave a broad classification and suggested the 5 kingdom system. According to this classification, there were 5 kingdoms, that were the Monera, Protista, Fungi, Animalia and Kingdom Plantae. So we read Kingdom Animalia. I have already taught you the Kingdom Animalia. All the videos are there on this channel, so you can go and watch the Kingdom Animalia. So in this chapter we will read about Kingdom Plantae. So in Kingdom Plantae you have to read further classifications that may include various fungi and various algae. So let's start the classification. So here in Kingdom Plantae you just see that the earlier system of classifications used only the gross superficial morphological characters such as the habit, color, number and shape of leaves of the plants. So this was the earlier system of classification. So this system of classification was based only on the gross superficial morphological characters like these all, that is the number and shape of leaves, color of the leaves and habit. So they were based mainly on the vegetative characters or on the androecium structure. This system was given by Linnaeus, Carolus Linnaeus. So such systems were artificial systems. They separated the closely related species since they were based on a few characteristics. So when Linnaeus classified the Kingdom Plantae, he gave the classification based on the androecium structure. So those plants were very closely related species. So they were based on a few characteristics. Also, the artificial system gave the equal weightage to the vegetative and the sexual characters. So this was very important. This is not acceptable since we know that the vegetative characters are more easily affected by the environment. So the classification given by Linnaeus was the artificial system of classification. This classification gave equal weightage to both the vegetative characters and to the sexual characters of the plants. So this system was not acceptable. Why this system was not acceptable? The reason for that is that the vegetative characters are very easily affected by the environment. So this cannot be considered as a system of classification for plants. Next we come on to the natural classification systems. These were developed after the artificial systems of classifications. So what happened in this classification? These classifications were based on the natural affinities among the organisms. And this classification not only considered the external features, but it also considered the internal features. The internal features like ultrastructure, anatomy, embryology and the phytochemistry. So such a classification for flowering plants was given by George Bentham and Hooker. So you only have to remember Bentham and Hooker gave the natural system of classification. So you have to remember is the first system of classification was given by Linnaeus, that was only based on the vegetative characters, and that was not accepted because vegetative characters of the plants vary very easily according to the environment. And the second system of classification was natural system of classification, which was given by Bentham and Hooker, and this also included the internal features along with the external features. So this was more acceptable. But at present, the phylogenetic classification system is very crucial, and this is the most accepted classification systems because this was based on the evolutionary relationships between the various organisms. So this system of classification was more acceptable. This assumes that the organisms belonging to the same taxa have a common ancestor. So this was the theory of this classification system. We now use this information from many other sources to help resolve the difficulties in the classification. These became more important when there is no supporting fossil evidence. So this line you have to remember, this is very important. The line is explaining that this system of classification is important when there is no supporting fossil evidence. So further, this phylogenetic classification system was divided into 3 classifications that were named as numerical taxonomy, cytotaxonomy, and chemotaxonomy. So what all was included in all the 3 taxonomies was, in the first taxonomy, that is the numerical taxonomy. The numerical taxonomy, this is very easily carried out using the computers and is based on all the observable characters of the plants. The number and codes are assigned to all the characters and the data are then processed. So this was the numerical taxonomy. In this way, each character is given equal importance, and at the same time, hundreds of characters can be considered. So this was very crucial classification which was given under the phylogenetic classification systems. So the next classification was cytotaxonomy. On what basis this classification was based? This classification, cytotaxonomy, is based on the cytological information like the chromosome number, the structure, and the behavior of the cell. So the next classification is the chemotaxonomy. This chemotaxonomy uses the chemical constituents of the plants to resolve the confusions. This type of taxonomy is also used by the taxonomists these days. So I hope this all is clear. This all was the introduction of this chapter. Sometimes question is asked from this part of the chapter. I hope you must have liked the lecture. Do share my videos to your friends. Also subscribe to this channel for more notifications and more lectures regarding NEET. Also follow my page on Instagram, that is Tunes from NCERT. The link is given in the description box. So you must go and check it out. Thanks for watching.